Hey Alexandra, how you doing? Okay, I've got your ads up, and okay, this one I want to talk about this ad because the image is gorgeous. It really is, and boy, wow, that's got so much potential. I I I think this is a really good case of where you've got everything just compartmentalized. Okay, you've got everything put away in drawers. Okay, this box has this type. Then the image is kind of located in this central box, and then the five knights is in a circle over here, which is all located in this blue box, and then you have the logo and the contact information located in this purple box. So it's like everything is like nothing's working in with each other. They're all just kind of separate pieces thrown at you, going, okay, if you can pick me and read me, and then you can pick something else and read it. Or what I'd like to see is where you just use one ad to bring the whole thing together, draw the viewer in, and then deliver the information. Okay, and if you've looked at some of my other critiques on other students, you've seen me give this little mini lecture before, and I just think it's a wonderful chance for you to develop a good ad for your student portfolio when that time comes. So when I'm saying this compartmentalized and everything's got its little drawer that it can't come out of and interact with the rest of the ad, I guess the best way for me to show you this is by example. And the example I'm going to use is your own ad for your second example, this one. Now, this one, you've got the right idea, okay? You've got the image drawing the viewer in, okay? Then you've given a headline, and then, well, it looks like a subhead, but it's actually your promotion. We'll talk about that in a second. And then the logo, and then the contact information. So this is a good formula. Page mechanics here is good. It can be better, and so can this. And I think that one of the best ways to do that right now is I'm going to do the same thing I've done in some of the other videos and share some examples. And of course, you've seen me share this example because I think it's so effective in an is to use it as an example. It's almost a perfect example to solidify these points. Okay, and you need a focal point, one focal point, one that will take precedence in a hierarchy, and it's usually typically an image. So, and you've done that in your second ad, but not in this one. And we see that in this very, very successful ad. You see the image. The image is the focal point. The image is the hook. That's what's going to bring the viewer in. Then you have the headline and the subhead. So that kind of sets things up. The image brings him in. This sets things up and leaves a question mark with the viewer, like, okay, I want to know more. And then here's your informative paragraph, your call to action, your logo, etc. Okay, see how it all works together. Everything works together. They can all breathe and work together, as opposed to this drawer. I have to go in this drawer to get this type, and I have to go into this drawer to get this, and into this drawer to get this coupon or this promotional information. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to say we'll keep the image in mind. It's a wonderful image. I'm thinking we can use it. Let's go to this ad. I think the first image is much better than this one. I think the page mechanics here is better because you're using the image as the background. That's smart. Oh, I wanted to mention something here. Now, follow me here for a second. Okay, let me go over to the style guide. And this right, that one right there is the logo you've chosen. And that, yes, okay, so that would be this logo right here. Okay, now follow me. This logo right here, this is Amethyst Bay Purple right here, okay, which means you've used the Amethyst Bay Purple in the logo and the background purple, right? But it looks like you've changed the color of this actual type right here, because that's Amethyst Bay Purple. Did you see what I'm saying? Okay, that's a tint. Never mind. Never mind. You just tinted it. Never mind. You know what? Disregard that last comment. I thought that you did something. I thought you changed the color of that and you just changed the tint. And they've done that here and here. So you're good. Okay. Never mind. Sorry about that. So anyways, so I say this ad is out, but let's keep the image. Let's jump to this ad and say, what can we do with this ad? As a matter of fact, let's just go right back here and say, all right, see this, right? Let's just draw a box and we could crop part of this image out. Maybe that part right there, or maybe, let me see, just something that well, this isn't behaving very well. But you know what I'm saying? Just follow my cursor and a box like this for your 8.5 and 11, okay? It would give you a wonderful chance, or you can just even crop around there. But let's try to make a good, interesting background that has the potential to hold type. Then, when you do set your type, do so accordingly. Let's get some good alignment. Let's get some good solid hierarchy, meaning headline, subhead. Then it would be a paragraph of information in which you would offer your promotion. So right in the body copy, you could say, visit us. We're the only 5-star resort available. Blah 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 blah. Stay 5 nights, get a 6th night free. Mention this ad. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Okay. So you could actually effectively develop a nice whole paragraph in conjunction. So you're actually setting good type with the image. Okay. Then call to action at the bottom. All right. So that's where I'm at. Otherwise, I mean, you're doing great. I mean, your images look great. They do. Why? Oh, you probably want to know why I don't feel this image is good. It's difficult to work with because of this right here. These are blown out. It's just a specular highlight. You can't really shoot a flame without getting a completely blown out. Which blown out meaning that there's no detail in there at all. So this is just drawing huge attention right to it. The eye goes right here from all directions, goes right to those. Why? Because they're the brightest on the page, and they're too bright. I don't even think there's enough in detail in there to mask those out and try to get rid of some of that specular highlight. Okay, so that's why I don't think this is a very effective image. All right, so there's where you're at. If you have any questions, please just give me a holler. Oh, this, if you wanted to know, I just said resort magazine ads. That's the only Google. And I did an image search, and I came with all of these wonderful examples that I like to use for good page mechanics as examples. Okay, all right, so good job. Thanks so much. Hey, if you have any questions, just feel free to give me a holler. Thanks, Alexander.